everyone. So today I will be showing you how to get this glittery purpley smoky eye. I really like the way that it turned out. I like using purple shadows on my eyes since they complement my green eyes. But purple can kind of be a hard color to make work, so I hope that this tutorial helped you. I hope that this tutorial helped you in any way. This is my first time using these lashes. I've never really used lashes that are this dramatic before. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about them. I'm not mad at it. I don't hate it. They kind of make me feel like a drag queen. But yeah, if you would like to see how to get this glittery purpley smoky eye, then just keep on watching.
Hey guys, so I've already filled in my eyebrows and primed my lids with some concealer. So now I'm just taking a piece of tape and positioning this on the outer corner of my eye to keep the edges nice and crisp. So now I'm jumping into the NYX Aviant Pop palette, and I am picking up this purpley shade right here, and with a big fluffy blending brush, I am blending this into my crease. I'm not trying to be too precise with this, I'm just trying to disperse this into my crease. So now I am picking up the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm taking the shade Bon Fresco, and with a smaller blending brush, and I'm blending this a little bit deeper into my crease and also on the outer corner of my lid. And I'm also making sure to blend on that inner corner as well. And I'm taking a smaller, flatter brush and using this to help blend it onto the outer corner of my lid. So now I'm picking up this little Lorac eyeshadow quad in the shade, or in the color Love Struck, and I'm taking that dark purpley shade and blending that onto the outer corner of my lid. Blend, blend, blend. So going back into the Modern Renaissance palette, I am taking the shade Cypress Umber, and I am just trying to keep this in my outer V's. I'm trying to keep this as far into the outer corner as I can. Just kind of deepen everything up. And then I'm going back in with that dark purple shade, and I am using this to help blend Cypress Umber out, and then going back in with Bon Fresco and also the purpley shade from the NYX palette. So now I'm going into the Urban Decay Moondust palette, and I'm taking this really pretty purpley shade in the color Magnetic, and I'm just packing this onto my inner lid space with my finger. It goes on the best this way. And then picking up a synthetic brush, I am using this to get into all the places that my finger cannot get into. And then taking this NYX Prismatic shadow in the color Frostbite, I am packing this over that purpley shade that we put down. I kind of want to lighten it up a little bit more. So then taking the shade Magnetic again, I am placing this where the outer corner colors and the lid color meet to kind of help the gradient effect. And then I'm just going through and touching up all the colors that we've already put down, going back through with Cypress Umber, the dark purple shade from the Lorac quad, Bon Fresco, and the purpley shade from the NYX palette. Making sure everything is blended. We don't want any harsh lines. So I'm just touching up the Magnetic shade now. And then I'm going back over the inner part of it with the NYX Frostbite shadow. So now taking my Maybelline gel liner, I am creating a wing using the tape as a guideline. That's what I love using this tape for. My wing game has not been the best lately, and this really helps. So now I'm taking this Ico liquid liner, and I am going back over the liner to I'm using this to make it a little bit darker. And I have absolutely no idea why the first half of this video is so dark. I apologize for that. I have no idea what happened. So now I am peeling that tape off to reveal our masterpiece. And when you're using the tape, make sure not to put it too close to your under eye area because it doesn't feel too good. So then I'm just cleaning up with a baby wipe. So now I'm taking the Benefit Professional Primer, and I am smoothing this into my pores and my acne scars, and then I'm also taking a little bit onto my chin and forehead and all the areas where I get greasy. And then now I'm taking the NYX Photo Loving Primer, and I am spreading this over the rest of my face. So now taking the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, I am using this to cover any blemishes I have that need a little bit extra coverage. And I'm using this synthetic brush I think it's technically supposed to be an eyeshadow blending brush, but it works awesome for this. Synthetic brushes are extremely versatile. They work really well with creams and liquids, so that's something to remember. So now I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless and my L'Oreal True Matte. I'm mixing these two together because the Maybelline one is a little bit darker for my skin. It's for when I have a tan, but obviously I don't have a tan right now. I really love that foundation, but I only have it in that darker shade, so I attempted to mix it with this lighter one and it didn't exactly work. So obviously it's a little bit darker than my skin, but that is okay. I wasn't going anywhere anyway. I really love the way that these two foundations mix together. They make a very beautiful coverage. Then I'm also blending that down onto my neck area using this Morphe foundation brush. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I will have it linked down below. So then I'm going back in with the Tarte Shape Tape again, and I am using this to conceal and highlight. And this is a lot more concealer than I would normally use with this. This stuff is no joke. This stuff is intense. It is full coverage, and you kind of got to be careful because it can get cakey if you use too much. But it's really awesome for covering some trouble areas. So then taking that concealer brush again, I'm using this to blend around my nostrils. That area is really difficult to get foundation into. Then I'm also using this brush to blend any creasing right in my under eye area. Blend out any creasing. So then taking the Benefit Hoola Quickie Contour Stick, I am using this to do some cream contouring. I am no expert at this. I have just recently been dabbling into this. And then I'm just blending this out with my damp sponge again. It seems to work pretty well this way. Get out of there, you little ass. Sorry, my rabbit is being an ass. She won't leave me alone. Then I'm taking that concealer brush again to blend out my nose contour. So then I'm taking the RCMA No Color Powder and I'm using this to set the under eyes first because that's what's going to crease first. And then I am moving on to the rest of my face and just setting the rest of it in place. So now I'm taking the Benefit Hoola bronzer and bronzing up my face, and I don't know why it took me so long to try this bronzer. This has completely replaced my Be a Bombshell one. I love this bronzer and I love that it's matte because since we're getting into the summer months, my skin is getting a little bit more oily, and anything with a sheen that you put on your skin is going to emphasize the oiliness. Then another thing that I love about this bronzer is because of the tone of it, because it's not too warm, you can blend it out on your skin and it'll look like a really nice bronze, but then if you concentrate it on a certain area, you can use this to contour with. So then I'm taking this Pacifica brush. Then I'm taking this Pacifica blush. I think it is in the color Wild Rose. I will have that in the description box though. Then with no additional product, I am taking this brush and blending the blush and the bronzer together. So then with this stippling brush, I'm using this to blend, make sure everything's nicely blended into the skin. There's no harsh lines or anything. I'm taking this Luna highlight. I can't remember what it's called, but I will have that in the description box. And I am just using this to highlight with. I really love this highlight. I thought it was perfect for this look. It's kind of like a cool tone, purpley undertone. I think it is gorgeous and it is poppin'. So now I'm just using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray, and the reason you want to use the setting spray is because it'll help melt the powders into your skin so they're not just sitting on top and looking cakey. So then I'm picking up that Cypress Umber shade and I'm blending this as close to my lash line as I can get it, the lower lash line. And then I'm taking that purpley shade from the Lorac Quad, blending that through there. And then I am taking Bon Fresco and also the purple shade from the NYX palette. So basically we're kind of doing a reverse of what we did on the top lid. So now I'm taking the shade Temper from the Modern Renaissance palette and I'm using this to highlight my brow bone. And then I'm taking the Luna highlight we used on the face and highlighting the inner corners. now I'm taking this Maybelline Unstoppable liner, I believe is what it's called, and using this to tight line and line my waterline. And I don't know why this part of the video is so pink. Again, I have no idea what happened. So now I'm just curling my lashes. I'm going to use this upside down Smashbox X-Rated mascara on my top lashes. And then I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic on my lower lashes. And then I'm popping on these Ardell Studio Effects lashes in the style 105. And then I'm taking the NYX Crystal Liner, I think is what this is called, in the color, Crystal Pewter. And I'm just dotting this on the inner half of my lid where we put the Frostbite shadow. I'm just using this to take it up a notch. Now I'm taking the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Alyssa, and I am applying this to my lips. So that completes this look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun creating this for you. I love getting to play with colors like this and stuff. But all the products that I've mentioned today are going to be listed and linked in the description box. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
My headphones feels weird. Oh! Ow, ow, ow! Oh my god, it hurts so bad. Ah!
What'd you do? Get it in your eye, bro?
Yeah! Did you say hurry?
What you did? I was like, Jesus Christ.
Very nice. But they kind of make me feel